An attempted murder and assault trial is underway in Red Lake Falls, Minnesota, the county seat of Red Lake. 29-year-old Oliver Berhow of Fertile allegedly shot Cody Landris of Oklee in the head in November of 2021. Landris survived, and a shot missed another man. The court calendar shows the trial is expected to run through this Thursday. We'll have an update when the trial ends. For background on all this, here's our report from November of 2021 following the shooting, read from the criminal complaint.
We have new details regarding a shooting in Oklee, Minnesota on late Monday afternoon. The suspect in this case, Oliver Berhow of Fertile, Minnesota, has now been formally charged with second-degree assault, dangerous weapon, substantial bodily harm. The victim in this, 31-year-old Cody Landris of Oklee, Minnesota, as of last night remained in critical condition at Essentia Hospital in Fargo, according to Red Lake County Sheriff Mitch Bernstein. Now, here's what happened according to the criminal complaint. Quote, on November 8th at approximately 4:22 p.m., Red Lake County Sheriff's Office received a 911 call from a person who requested an ambulance at her residence located on Elm Street in the city of Oklee. She stated that Landris had been shot above the eye. Oklee ambulance was dispatched, as were Red Lake County deputies. When the deputies arrived at the residence, they observed a white Pontiac Bonneville bearing a South Dakota license parked on the street facing north. The vehicle was near Elm Street. The deputy observed a baseball bat and two pools of blood on the ground on the driver's side of the vehicle. The passenger side door was open and blood was visible on the passenger side of the car. The deputy spoke and advised another deputy that Oliver Berhow was in the back of another deputy's squad car. Berhow had stated to the deputy more than once that he had shot Cody Landris. Berhow had wounds to his face and forehead. Oklee ambulance transported Cody Landris to the Foston Hospital, where Life Flight met them and transported Landris to Fargo. The deputy then spoke with the sheriff and told the sheriff that the victim's mother and another person were witnesses, and he had them waiting to speak with him. The Sheriff Bernstein seized a 9mm handgun and baseball bat believed to be involved in the incident. The deputy briefly spoke with Oliver Berhow. After receiving his Miranda warning, Berhow told the chief deputy that he had shot Cody Landris because Cody had confronted him with a baseball bat. The deputy then spoke with the victim's mother. She stated that she had been speaking with Cody. He left the residence and she heard his vehicle start. Then there was a commotion. She walked outside and Oliver Berhow was standing alongside the white car. Berhow told her that she needed to call 911 because he had just shot her son. She said Berhow had laughed. Berhow had the gun in his hand and did not have any facial injuries. Landris was found lying in a pool of blood on the street, and 911 was called. A short time later, another person arrived on the scene and said that Oliver had shot Cody, that Oliver had begun to struggle, and two more shots were fired. Law enforcement arrived and took Oliver Berhow into custody. The ambulance arrived, and Landris was transported to the Foston Hospital. In speaking with a deputy, a witness who had arrived on the scene said he saw Berhow reach inside his vehicle for a gun, and that he had attacked, the witness had attacked Berhow to prevent him from getting away and from grabbing the handgun. A fight ensued within the vehicle between the witness and Berhow. Berhow fired two shots near the witness's face. The witness was able to get the gun away from Berhow and then struck Berhow several times with a flashlight. The witness opened the passenger door and another person showed up and helped the witness detain Berhow. A few moments later, law enforcement and the ambulance arrived. Law enforcement had then detained Oliver Berhow, and a witness stated that Berhow believed that he and witness stated that Berhow believed that he and Cody Landris had stolen some firearms from Berhow. Berhow denied any involvement. Berhow was transported by ambulance to Sanford Medical Center in Thief River Falls. Law enforcement followed the ambulance to the hospital. Berhow was treated and released to Red Lake County. A deputy transported him to the Northwest Regional Correction Center in Crookston, and Berhow was placed in custody.
Again, Berhow is now on trial in Red Lake Falls, Minnesota this week. That's expected to wrap up Thursday. We'll update this story once the jury has a verdict. I'm Neil Carlson reporting for iNewZ.TV.